Sri Gurubhyonamaha. Namaste to one and all. Dattatreya Samarambham Swaprakashananda Madhyamam Amrutananda Paryantam Vande Sri Guru Parampara. The next wealth, name called Vijaya Lakshmi. Here Vijaya means the success. Whoever has the success, they only happy that everybody knew. How the success will come? You know, if you have the commitment, then only success is coming in our life. Here, how you commit means, if you, that's why, you know, see, when you see the wealth, if you go into the Santana Lakshmi, then you understood how to love each and everything in the nature. When you love everything in the nature, then you move into the success. Why? Because if you love whatever you do, then only the success will come. If you do your job with love, then you know that is called passion. You know, lots of people, whatever they do with fashion only they are doing. Like in the, everybody said Lalita Sahasranamam. I chant Lalita Sahasranamam 1 crore times, 1 lakh times. Every day I do Lalita Sahasranamam, this, that. But if really you chant the Lalita Sahasranamam, you cannot say about that. Why? Because if you follow the Lalita Sahasranamam, you become like a Lalita. You never tell, you know, like I do this, I do that. That is called your ego. How much ego is there with you? If count is coming in our life, then that is called ego. Here, when you follow the Lalita Devi, then you expand with your knowledge. What is Lalita? You know, why when you go into the Lalita, you follow the Lalita, you understand the Lalita, then you become like Lalita. That is called the success, really. That's all. But you know, everybody felt how many times I chant the Lalita Sahasranam, that is the great. This, you know, like this 1 crore is the great. That means 1 crore also the limited. Lalita is the Visvavyapaka Chaitanya. That means the word, universal expandable force, energy is called Lalita. Each and everywhere the Lalita energy is there. That's why Chaitanya Samaraja. If that much of Lalita, why you limited with your 1 crore? When you limit with your 1 crore, not only Lalita, anything, if you limit with something, then you know, that's why every time I say one thing, you don't keep money also in the banks. You know, whatever you have, everything you spread. How much you spread, that much of coming back to you. In Bhagavad Gita, one time Krishna said 3 rules. The first rule of the Krishna, what he said, if you chant Lalita, you chant Krishna, 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 every time, lots of people, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. You know, like that, how many times you chant? Whatever, you know, whatever you want, that I will give you. You know, how many times you chant, whatever you want, I only provide you. That's the Krishna said, the first rule. The second rule, how much you give it to, like dana. Dana means how much you give, whatever you have, how much you share to each and everything in the nature. That much of, that means if you give the 10 rupees to somebody, then 100 rupees give back. That means 10 times I give you. How much you give, how much you spend. And that is not only the money, energy, knowledge, whatever you give, whatever you spend, whatever you give it to the nature, that much of giving back. That means 10 times of that I will give you. That's the second thing. The third thing, Krishna, whatever he said, you know, how many times you feel in your mind, Krishna, Krishna Arpanam, like that inside. How many times you chant, that many times I sit with you in your heart only. That's he said. So, how many times you chant Krishna in your mind, that means in your heart. We call it Manasu. The Manasu means in your heart. How many times you chant Krishna, Krishna, not only Krishna, Lalita, whatever, Siva, Siva, Siva. How many times you chant divinity is there in your heart only. So you are divine because of how many times you keep chanting inside. That many times it is coming inside of you, that you don't want the count. That is called the success. The real success means that is you become like whatever you are doing. That is called the passion. If you have the fashion, then outside world maybe they praise you or they give you something, whatever it may be, it coming, but that is very limited. If you want real unlimited things, then you chant inside of you, inside only. Every time each and every minute you feel the divinity inside of you. How many times you feel inside of you, that much of the divinity is coming in your heart. How much you are become like a divinity, that much of become like the mother. That is called the real success means. Whatever you do, that is called the passion. You leave the fashion, you go through the passion. That is coming to the Vijaya Lakshmi. That means success. Sri Gurubhyonamaha. Andariki namaskaram.